act as though nothing could stop them. U-Boats will continue here on the History Channel.
What is the technology behind broadband? Texas Instruments programmable DSP. Technology that transforms telephone lines into DSL internet pipelines. From the world leader in DSP and analog, Texas Instruments.
You started saving for your kids' college education before they were born. Your wife still thinks of you as her knight in shining armor. And the neighbors know your door is always open. So it comes as no surprise that your auto parts are ACDelco. When the right way is the only way. ACDelco Automotive Parts.
2/3 of your estate gone. Without proper planning, 2/3 of everything you've worked so hard to acquire could go to the government. Call Salomon Smith Barney at 1-800-EARNS-IT, extension 391, and see how a simple will isn't enough. Get your free special report, 10 strategies for preserving your wealth. You'll learn how to shelter up to $1 million by 2006. Why it may pay to retitle your assets. And whether you should own life insurance in your own name. See how to protect the people you care about most. Call 1-800-EARNS-IT, extension 391, for your special report today. See how we earn it. Salomon Smith Barney.
Tonight on the History Channel, winter 1943. The British are convinced they know how to bomb Berlin into submission, but Berliners refuse to buckle, and RAF losses spiral out of control. Bombing assault on Berlin on Military Blunders. Tonight at 9 on the History Channel. This week in history, a balloon bomb lands on U.S. soil. Its source, Japan. The event is kept secret, but it launches a secret war fought here in the United States by the first African-American paratroopers. The men who carried out Operation Firefly tell their story this week in history. Tomorrow night at 6 on the History Channel. Tomorrow on the History Channel. History's Mysteries sails with the Vikings as they sweep in from the north to change the face of Europe and reach America. Then keep your sea legs for an epic battle history of the U.S. Navy, followed by 21st century combat training on modern marvels. It all begins tomorrow night at 8 on the History Channel.
Can you tell the difference between these contact lenses? Same brand, same prescription, but this lens cost 50% less and was delivered right to my home. That's the LensExpress difference.
Call now for a free LensExpress catalog.
We now return to U-Boats on suicide missions. U-Boats will continue here on the History Channel.
Suicide missions will return on Guts and Glory Sunday on the History Channel.
Hi there, neighbors. We know you're busy unpacking, so June here's cooked you up a real feast. Turkey meatloaf.
Actually, we're vegetarians.
Both. So don't be silly. Everybody loves meatloaf.
Thanks a lot.
Bye.
Ameritrade, huh? Yeah, we invest online, too.
Oh, now this is pretty.
Oh, hey, don't mind us. You know, we only pay $29 a trade.
We only pay $8 a trade.
Honey, we got a couple of tadpoles in our hands.
You see, kids, $8 a trade is all fine and dandy, but what else do you get? You can bet your patootie. Not much.
Not much, except email alerts.
24-hour customer service, free research, but you probably knew that already.
Who are those people?
I'm Jack.
I'm June. Oh,
we're the Johnsons.
Open a cash account with $500 and get 25 internet equity trades commission-free in the first month. Go to Ameritrade.com. Ameritrade. It's how you get somewhere on Wall Street.
This is Guts and Glory Sunday. Coming up next, the British miscalculate their bombing on military blunders here on the History Channel.
8 Nobel laureates, top economic experts in America, have reviewed George W. Bush's plans. Bush promises the same $1 trillion of Social Security to younger workers and the elderly at the same time. He uses the surplus on a tax cut promise, half going to those making over $300,000. 8 Nobel laureates conclude George W. Bush's promises more than exhaust the surplus, increasing interest rates and the deficit. The Bush plan does not add up.
There is no other purchase that enhances the beauty of your home like an authentic handmade Oriental rug, and there is no finer collection than the Oriental Rug Gallery on Main Street in Old Bellevue. The Oriental Rug Gallery offers a breathtaking selection of the best Oriental rugs at direct import prices. Purchase, restorations, and appraisal of your old Oriental rugs, too. There are many places to buy Oriental rugs, but there's only one Oriental Rug Gallery on Old Main Street and 102nd in Old Bellevue.
We now return to U-boats on suicide mission. Turning from patrol. U-boats will continue here on the History Channel.
What brings broadband to the world? Texas Instruments programmable DSP. It's the power and intelligence that allows you to personalize the web. From the world leader in DSP and analog, Texas Instruments.
There's always a combination of taking your knowledge and applying it. For example, I know who the shooter is. I know what he does, what he thinks, under stress, how he'll act, what's his favorite thing to do, what's his least favorite thing to do. And I got most of my rebounds before he took the shot.
Knowledge is the edge. Call your advisor or Invesco funds about the technology fund. You should know what Invesco knows.
Now, for the first time ever, the essential Bob Dylan. The only hits collection to span Bob Dylan's entire career. 30 of his most essential songs on 2 CDs for a limited time.
All along the watchtower, princes kept the view. Here's the story of the hurricane. The many authorities came to blame. The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind.
The essential Bob Dylan. Call now for this limited time offer. The essential Bob Dylan. The most essential journey you'll ever take.
Military.com. Home to heroes and history makers. Real-life heroes, battlefield accounts, powerful hardware, connecting those who served. Military.com. Engage.
Now get the Wall Street Journal delivered for 13 weeks at just 57 cents a day, a 25% savings. Call now, 800-758-7722. That's 800-758-7722 for the Wall Street Journal.
We now return to U-boats on suicide missions.
Brought to you in part by GMC.
Getting up the mountain is one thing, but maintaining control on the way down also matters to GMC and engineer Nancy Huber. For the new GMC Sierra Heavy Duties, her team chose an Allison transmission, which selects the right gear for the grade whenever you apply the brake, for more control when you need it most. Nancy thinks you should enjoy the scenery, not become part of it.
Sir, actually 7 of them.
So it's got a pretty clear picture then?
100% digital quality.
Football?
Up to 13 NFL games every Sunday if you want them.
I love you.
I know, sir.
Now get free professional installation when you buy a DirecTV system and sign up for Total Choice programming.
Hi.
Okay, who here has heard of the United Way?
Everybody.
Now, can anyone tell me what the United Way does? Anybody?
Everybody knows the United Way.
Please.
Good things, but not everybody really knows what we do. All across America, local United Ways bring people and resources together to solve pressing community problems, like getting kids ready to learn before they even start school. United Way, the way America cares, community by community.
Can't find the right car for you? Shop VHX.com. Want access to 500,000 used cars? VHX.com. Lease or purchase? VHX.com. Or do side-by-side comparisons? VHX.com. Need to find the right local dealer? VHX.com. Find the right car for you. VHX.com. Roadmap to the automotive world.
All this week on the History Channel, the War of 1812, the British Royal Navy demolished, World War II, and on 2 oceans simultaneously, the enemy crushed. Since the revolutionary days of the ramshackle frigate to today's nuclear hammers, this mighty force remains undefeated. The story of the greatest Navy the world has ever seen, the battle history of the U.S. Navy, all this week at 9 p.m. on the History Channel.